It's Friday. It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, I have been busy. In fact, I've been busy since October 2022. This has been crazy. So, of course, I haven't sewed in a while. Most of it that has happened in my life is positive, but some of it's negative. Last year in October, my mom went into hospice and passed away, and then my husband's mom passed away as well. And then we moved and we had to settle that estate in Chicago, and we moved again. And yes, this is the third move we've made in about this last year. So lots of fun, not a lot of sewing, lots of packing boxes, rearranging my sewing room to come back to the house I started in. That's right. So we tried to sell our house during the month of June and July, and we didn't receive any offers. Well, we did, but none that we would accept. So we decided to change our moving plans and move right back into the house that we actually love. So eventually we would like to get a farm, but for now, this is where we are. And as you can see, I've got a new sewing table. This one is from Rooms to Go here in the States. It's, kind of a really affordable furniture store, and they had this great, it's a counter height kitchen table or dining room table, and I thought it would be a great sewing space, and so far it's worked out really well. Behind me, I got some new bookshelves. Those are from Pottery Barn, and I've been looking for some really cute cube bookshelves, and those are gonna work out really well. As far as what I've been sewing this month, well, I guess it's October, so I have a few plans, and they're right over here. So if I want to talk about not so much what I've been sewing, because there hasn't been a lot, but what I can talk about is what I am going to sew in October, because I do have a few plans, and most involve some extravagant projects. Like I am going to do projects on sleeves. I have an idea of trying out different sleeves on the same pattern, so that video should be coming up in a couple of weeks. I also have some shirts that I made that I just can't put buttons on because I am so just resistant to putting on that buttonholer foot on my machine that I haven't done it yet, and I have a few backlogs. This shirt was actually made from some scrap fabric that I had, and I love it a lot. I love the fabric a lot, so I'm so glad I had enough to make a shirt. I'll try to dig out the pattern I used, but my intention here is to just keep this one short sleeve, even though this pattern is also long sleeved as well. So this just needs buttons, and I need to finish up the hems around the edge, and that one will be done. So that's something I'm going to work on. This next one is that same exact pattern, except with long sleeves. And I wanted to try this out because it looks like a pirate shirt, and I've always wanted to make one of those. And so here it is. Again, it does not have buttons because I got to put on that presser foot, that button foot, to get this done. But this is another one that I super like in a different kind of fabric. And this time you can see it's got those awesome pirate sleeves. Of course, I haven't ironed these because I still have to unpack my iron. So that's another thing that's missing. But I definitely love the fullness in the sleeves and the piratiness of them. You can see the sloped shoulders. I cannot talk today. It's been a while since I filmed, so that's probably another issue. I'm stumbling over my words. But yeah, I need to finish this up, and that'll be awesome. So that's something else I'm going to work on. And the final one is, hang on, I dropped something. I ran across this as I was unpacking. This is a shirt I almost finished months and months and months and months ago. In fact, I think it might have even been 6 months ago. I love this fabric. This is like so much fun. It was another scrap piece of fabric, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I made this shirt, and the only thing I have to do now is put on the the facing. And I think I'm missing a piece. I think there's supposed to be two facings with this. Oh no, wait, this is right, it's a square. So I'm actually not sure what pattern this is, and what ended up happening with this one is I put this facing on the wrong way, so it looked really strange, and I unpicked it, and now I just have to figure out to put it back together. So those are the projects that I'm gonna finish in October, and then I have the shirt projects coming up. And one of the shirts I'm gonna make is a peasant blouse in this beautiful fabric. I've already cut it out. Ta-da! Oh, no, that wasn't a big ta-da at all, was it? Ta-da! Is that the wrong? Yes. So it is going to be this with some really awesome full leg of mutton sleeves. And so that's one thing I'm working on. And another is that I have a book in my bookshelf. It took me a while to find this, but I'm very happy I did. This freehand sewing, and again, this is something I wanted to try months and months and months and months ago. This is by Chinelo Bailey. She is a Nigerian sewist that was actually on the Sewing Bee over in the UK, and she goes through how to draft your own pattern without having to make one. No, I said that wrong. She goes through how to draft your own pattern so you won't actually have to use a pattern bought from the store. I've been excited about this for a while, and I'm really happy I found this book. So I will be trying most likely a bodice and maybe a skirt, something like that. So that I want to do in October, as well as another pattern. Oh, ouch. I had to go searching for patterns, sorry about that. And in fact, I found this one. That's that pirate shirt I was talking about, the 9646. Maybe next week I will put in a review of that because I did like it. That was the first two I showed you that I have to mend. And, oops, wrong way. Also coming up in October is another version, so I did the walkaway dress challenge maybe last year or maybe earlier this year. I can't remember anymore, but I'll put a link to it somewhere. And what that is, a walkaway dress is a dress that you can just put over your head and you tie it around your waist, and you can make it in the morning and walk away by lunch. That's the theory at any rate. But that pattern really kind of sucks. And I remembered I had this one in my stash, the 1356. And this is the exact same concept. If you look closely at that bottom there, right here, this is a dress that I've made before, and it actually looks normal. It doesn't have any gaping armholes, and you basically fold it over. It's reversible. I have been wanting to try this again for a while, so that is also coming up in October, the better version of the walkaway dress. So I have a lot of plans, and I am now stable in a house again, so I think I can actually execute this. So if you'd like to see that, why don't you like and subscribe and follow me along this journey? Thank you so much. Bye.